Hello and welcome back to Madden 24. Tonight I'm going to be playing Colts versus Bengals. Go ahead and jump right on in. I'm going to go ahead and mute my mic because I got my AC going, and that might, I don't know if it's actually going to pick up or not, but when it turns off and kicks on, it might pick it up in the background or something. I'm not sure.
Today, it's Madden NFL.
Three quarters of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Richardson going right to the air. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down. Richardson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Now Richardson.
Oh, shit.
He'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
The lessons will continue of this rookie. He's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
Second down, here's Richardson. That's caught by his tight end, Kylan Granson. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. Fourth down.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
On fourth down, they're going to try the jet sweep. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A big pickup of 12 yards on fourth down to keep this drive from stalling. So they convert on fourth, and now from just outside the 30, here's first and 10. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT. Second and 10.
Why is this even a play?
And Richardson looks to throw once more. A short one there, caught by Granson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence. It allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Motion man right, that's Pierce. He's got the first down and more than that. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's first and 10. Doolin, the man in motion. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Ashton Doolin with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Colts are on the board first here this afternoon. Charles, every time that he makes one of these plays, I think the front office, they get a bigger and bigger collective smile because they feel more confident that they have found their guy, their future at quarterback.
And they should feel that way. It's obvious he's a big part of why they have such a good record this season. You're right about the bright future as well, and by association, a bright future for the franchise too.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Bengals now set for their first possession, and it's Pro Bowler Joe Burrow who leads this offense in his 4th season now out of LSU.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. The numbers for Mixon last week: 16 carries, 58 yards.
That's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week. This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So on 4th down, on is Brad Robbins to punt for the Bengals. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. And look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Richardson to the air on 1st down. And this one complete to Doolin. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. Doolin, the man in motion. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. This offense has converted in this spot twice already here in this first quarter. Now, can they convert again here on 4th down? They'll go for it and run a little touch pass here. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs from 19 yards away. And the Colts' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. They are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it. Can't afford any more missteps, though.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Burrow looking to pass. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Quiddy Pay able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, partners, the first quarter too early to start talking about needing a comeback. They're down 2 touchdowns already, and that sack, that disrupts this drive. They need something to go right on offense, and they need it to happen soon.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Mixon with a first down carry. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 15 more there.
You don't want to make him look too bad.
First down. You're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run.
I might let them get a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. From midfield now, Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 33. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Cincinnati. It's the Bengals with the football here, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. To the air again, Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. And Higgins is going to have a Bengals first down as he'll get this down to the 23. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have cut it back within a score. So, partner, it was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took them home.
And they trust their offensive line as well, because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows its versatility and gets both done on this drive.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
My bad.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3. Because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown.
Almost got
that
it.
would be a crushing blow to the defense. They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Richardson looking to throw. Throw going to be caught left side here by Granson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. The Colts hit 11-1 now on the year, and they've certainly found their groove of late. Winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that
Bro.
we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Definitely need to work on this play. I can never get him to catch the ball. I guess I need to just tap him instead of push it down. There we go.
Man, it's complete to Jelani Woods.
Damn.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 47. Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Now it's Richardson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone.
No! He almost had it.
Incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
He had that shit.
Needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, it's Richardson.
Decided to fucking, I don't know what's happening right here.
Forced out to his left. Throw on the run, but that's going to be
incomplete. Fuck it.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got
they were
outside the
all
pocket,
over my guys.
He's going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Trying to punch it in with Taylor. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
What is this?
What a drive this is turning out to be. That is 4 fourth-down conversions.
So give them credit for being aggressive and going after it. But on the flip side, how do you not find a way to stop one of those attempts? That means they're not playing with confidence on that side of the ball.
Defensively, Sam
Okay,
Hubbard,
don't
the
do that
former
crap.
guy there to stop him.
What the hell that was?
So from the 26-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Here's Richardson to throw. Pass out left, caught by Woods. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 15-yard line. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9.
Okay.
In motion is McKenzie. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's why I hate
When you
suggestions
take that handoff
from
and
the
you come
coach.
around the
The
edge,
coach
you're expecting expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you.
Sometimes it's okay.
Things
but
can go
sometimes,
south in a hurry,
most
and that's
times,
exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. He's going to have the first
I
down
got
and
the
then
first
some.
down.
And
That's all I
finally taken down at the 4-yard
I
line.
need 4 yards.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
This will get answers for them.
Taylor will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game and no signs of slowing down.
Gay is on for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And he returns this to the 22. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Now, the Bengals on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Now here's Brad Robbins now. .44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Here comes Jonathan Taylor and his teammates. It's the second quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going, but we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Again, it's Taylor. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Richardson on 3rd and short. Pass taken in by this big tight end. And they're going to have a first down and also well into field goal range, all the way down to the 15 here.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball. The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Andrew Ogletree in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head, well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. The return is Jones from the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. On the option left, it's Burrow. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 39. Inside handoff to Mixon, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, they've really struggled to be multi-dimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. Got to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. And he missed it. It's no good. And this will stay a 3-touchdown game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
On first down, Richardson. And that'll be incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Richardson now on second down. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 18. A good pickup there at 20 yards. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Now 2nd and 3. Again, it's Richardson. His pass caught at the 4. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape for first and goal.
And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Here's Taylor again. Trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Taylor. And this time he is in. Yes. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. We haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. Throwing the out route, finding Boyd for the completion. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
That wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went in and went heavy. No surprise that it was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. Now Burrow on 1st down. He will find his man Chase complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Got that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
On second down, here's Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 13-yard line. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Mixon on a slant. Touchdown! Joe Mixon. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Bengals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Taken at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They're going to run this with a tight end. And this is not going to work as planned. It'll be blown up behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to
I don't
throw.
understand why the fuck that's a play.
That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
1st and 10, Richardson looks to throw it. This pass reeled in by Hull. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. First and 10, it's Richardson. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
The Colts on 3rd down. They're hitting at 60%, 6 out of 10 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Zach Moss, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like fourth quarter, and the QB is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Bengals getting set to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now a 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Giving to the big tight end on 4th. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Remember, that was 4th and a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's at 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right? You just go quarterback sneak. But
ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. At issue here, does the football make contact with the ground before he secured it? And I think some of these angles are going to give us a pretty good look.
Secured is the important part because the ball can touch the ground, but it can't be loose when it does.
First and 10. Here's Richardson with it. And his throw is going to be incomplete. But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
On 3rd down, here's Richardson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change.
I'm just running the clock out at this point. I don't really care if they get another touchdown.
So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here.
But I guess I can just...
But they didn't get it.
Guaranteed. It's not going to be a fun handshake.
Try again to force it back to me to get another touchdown.
There's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the post-game press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 33. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. With this game well in hand, perhaps we are seeing the coverage lighten up a little bit as they got burned there a bit for a first down.
Well, we certainly know the coach isn't happy along the sideline because he certainly wants them to finish this one out the way they started it. He doesn't want to give up any soft completions, no late points. He wants his lead to stay right where it is.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 12-yard line. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. Working the middle here, that's complete to Sample, the tight end. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now it's Burrow. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. DeForest Buckner drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Well, partner, you and I will be headed to the airport, but after this game, when it's interview time, someone's going to ask this quarterback what hurt worse, the interceptions or the sacks. This whole day, it's been rough. Barring a miraculous comeback, this offense is going to win this game, but he's probably going to say what hurt most is the loss.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. And this is intercepted. And
damn!
the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
I knew I was going to get it, but I didn't think it would be in the end zone.
So he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and
Let's see
comes
if
down
Freeland
with the
can catch the
interception.
ball.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Ooh, okay, he's not even paying attention.
The game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
It's
Too far, damn.
Took a shot, couldn't connect. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
Richardson to the air on 1st down.
Are you fucking kidding me, Freeland?
They're still throwing the football here now.
Catch the fucking ball, dude.
Feels to me like they're just keeping.
What, you got butter on your fucking fingers or something? Shit.
Scrimmage to try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first
Way
downs,
too far
just as
off
good
there.
as running the football.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high.
I mean, I didn't even do that to stop the clock, so I don't have to do a timeout.
Back to the air with Richardson. To the right side
Get
and
the
into the
first.
hands of the tight end, Granson.
Ooh.
And he's going to be marked down.
I'm not the
short
ball.
of
Get
the
in.
first down, right around the 17. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I thought maybe when he caught, he'd have a good chance of getting that first down, but that's a nice job of holding him up and preventing him from getting to the sticks.
Just got to run it in.
They'll go for it and run a little touch pass here. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8.
Hold that
The
25
offense going to use the
seconds.
first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. Now from
Reverse
the 9,
it.
here's 2nd
Swap
and
to a
goal.
different play. They won't know what's coming.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And
There,
they are
got
gonna
it
score
in.
again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final
We'll make it
moments of the
50 and
fourth,
14.
putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
After the touchdown, it's
kick
Gay
this
to
so
kick
damn
this
short.
one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Doesn't matter.
The Cincy offense about ready to go.
It's going to
here
be
in
like
their
2,
next
maybe
drive.
3
They have
plays
a
that
little
they
bit of
do.
time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last
I'll
sequence.
give them one more
See what they
try.
do here in this last sequence.
I want to see if I can just stop them. You know, bring down the quarterback.
A final shot now for Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase.
Or intercept it! Oh, damn.
Incomplete. As time has run
I saw my
out
opening for
on
an
this
interception,
football
but
game.
it was a little too far out
So
there.
this one winds up an
well.
Indianapolis victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this
That was bad for them. Their overall is 85 and mine is 80. That doesn't even make sense. They should have won that. Like, those scores should have been almost flipped. I got everything? Damn. You know what? Just upgrade all. I don't care. 6 players were... What? $24? Damn. I have 6. I don't think that's enough for anything. Yeah. On to the next one. Okay, so my overall went up by 1 point. That's good. I don't know what it was at the very beginning. I think it was under 80. My advice would just be constantly streaming. Like, almost every night that you can.
Today.
Let me skip real quick. Just... You don't have to have a mic if you don't want to. It helps for some people. Doesn't exactly help for me though. Sometimes. Because whenever I start talking, people are like, "Oh, he's talking. Bye." So I kind of mute my mic sometimes.
For the first time and leading the way as a number 4 pick in the draft out of Florida. Here's Anthony Richardson.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
And Richardson will throw to start out here.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
They got past my off.
And that'll bring up second down. You look at this Steeler defense, they find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the number 1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing
I don't even know, man.
completions. They know there's probably another throw coming on third down.
I gotta throw fast, apparently. So that would mean... Here. I might try running, actually. They might be really good defense. Yeah, they are the Steelers. So yeah, I'm gonna run.
This is an offense that's dead last in the NFL in rushing. So this back 7's gonna be tested. Heck, might be more of a back 8. No doubt about that. And they surrender the catch here and the first down.
And out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
Running it is. Damn.
A good pickup there, 21 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10.
No, it looks like they're about to get me. So. Oh, never mind. That guy's just.
Opportunity with it on the touch pass.
Push me forward. Push me forward.
Down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. The Colts hit 12-1 now to start play. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust. Instead of just talking about winning, the very next game, you point out to them, we're on a nice run here. And if we keep doing this, we'll be playing at home in the postseason.
I think whenever I hit upgrade all, it gave my guy better arm.
And that went over New England.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Oh.
This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
I guess I have to run.
Motion man right, that's Pierce. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he is out of bounds, but not before it's inside the 30. That's a 4th down.
They're too good defending when throwing.
Missed on the defensive side. Just a simple tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender.
Hey! All right, running it is. Holy shit. They're too good when I'm throwing, but fuck. Running, I guess, is the play.
Will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. The Steelers offense set for their first possession here, and it's Kenny Pickett who will lead the way, the second-year man, Charles, from Pitt.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
To the air on first down with Pickett. That's caught. Allen Robinson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
I've been watching a lot of Madden 24. And I know the Steelers are really good. But, like, what is happening with this offense? Dude, this is bad.
And that was a passer's nightmare.
I can't even get that far.
Totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape.
Might as well just kick it to me now. Shit, you got 26 yards to go.
3rd and long for Pickett. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
And he went out of bounds. Wow.
The 25 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. Fielded at the 33.
Ah! No! I got too close, so it slowed me down. I could have fucking made that. Shit.
They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
That's the first time I've ever been able to get that far from a fucking punt, dude.
1st and 10, Taylor now.
Hey! Get in! Yeah! Oh, damn, dude. Alright, I guess I'm running from now on. Shit. They suck at defending.
After these runs,
you're running it, right?
you make sure you keep circling on your play sheet, running plays that are working, and keep patting those big offensive line.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Gate is up and good. And it's now 14-0. Well, it wasn't a one-play drive, but I think they'll take it. The scoring summary, 2 plays and into the end zone. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Pickett. A short one there to Freiermuth.
What the fuck was that? He just stopped for no reason.
Reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And Freiermuth going to have a Steelers first down as he'll get this up to the 39. Pickett will look to throw it here. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, here's Pickett. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's got this down to the 35. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18. Second down and 4. Looking to throw. Pickett. A quick throw there is incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Back to throw. Pickett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Steelers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Blankenship's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also moved the sticks. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Now a give to Taylor. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
You fucking suck!
Jonathan Taylor on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Colts are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was capped off by a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. Now the Steelers getting set and ready for their next possession. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. Pickett sets up play action. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up third. Pickett back to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And taken right at the 35. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On the handoff, Taylor.
Ooh,
139 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Here now, 2nd and 4. They run once more with Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. This offense converted once on
the phone
earlier. Now they're out there
I did
again
not
to
mean
try
to
once
do no
more.
huddle. Give me a fucking thing. I'll convert it with this. Like, fuck. Give me a chance here.
Motion man right, that's Pierce. They'll go for it and run a little touch pass here. Past the 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Allen Pierce with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Colts are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. So with the Steeler offense on their way out, let's take a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And as we take a look at the playoff picture, certainly still a lot of jostling to go in these final few weeks. For the moment, they would be a wild card team, far from locked up, but that's why this is exciting. These last few weeks, a lot to play for.
So much to play for, and remember, 7 teams in each conference go to the playoffs instead of 6. And not to mention, remember when the league made that move a few seasons ago to put divisional games at the end of the year? So you get to week 16 and 17, you're playing for playoff spots, and you're playing divisional games. Couldn't be more exciting than that.
Throwing on 3rd down, here's Pickett. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe down.
And it's out. He put it on the carpet.
Almost.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. Now Pickett. And that is is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Fielded at the 20.
No! Fuck! Oh! I thought I could do it again and get around them, but he was too damn slow.
On this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow, and I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly.
I've worn them out.
Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final done.
16 yards right off the bat and a first down. Richardson looking to throw this. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19. Richardson. Being chased out left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now, light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action.
Are you fucking kidding me right now? Okay. Good shit. Well, that's not what I was expecting. But as soon as I saw him there, I was like, oh, that's intercepted. I thought my guy would be able to get there, but no. Oh well, I'm so far ahead, it doesn't matter. I'll get even more points.
To start their next drive. The last series form a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Pickett now on first down. To the right side.
Damn.
To Washington.
I can get my guy in
just
there.
shy of the 40. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row. First down. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett.
I guess they figured something out.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Back to throw again. That is caught.
Damn it.
And he's taken down inside the 30. 60 catches for him now on the year. This last one, a first down. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll throw again with Pickett. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on 2nd and long. Pickett. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
No, you don't. No, you fucking don't.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD.
Of course.
Wow.
Of course, and it's going to give it back to them.
Roughing the passer. What a disaster.
Fuck.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the post game. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw here taken in by Boykin. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Pickett looking to throw on second down. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. Well, they'd really like to make the short field
Everyone's going to be covered,
see
dude.
if they can, but this is third
You
and
have to
goal.
try to run it in.
Pickett right back to the air again.
No!
In the end zone. Touchdown.
Dude, wide the fuck open.
Calvin Austin in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. An extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is down to 28-10. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Fights off the tackle at the 20. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
I mean, I'm not getting it. But, you know.
A final
As
shot
well
before
try.
the half. Richardson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the third quarter. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to throw. Pickett. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Pickett, he's going to throw it again. Throw left side complete. That's Washington. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. This is taken at about the 14. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
I guess I could have
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. On 1st down, Richardson. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's Richardson with it. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now Richardson back to throw it. He'll get this one to Pittman. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they
touchdown, Colts. Isaiah McKenzie. A 15-yard touchdown grab, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now, as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that drive, 4 plays, and it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Pickett now from the gun here. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Pickett. Complete to Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. On the give, it's Warren. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. A handoff for Warren. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Pickett. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 31-yard line. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. Pickett to throw on first down. Throwing the slant pattern here, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
It's second and inches at the Colts 21-yard line.
Back to throw. Pickett. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Steelers.
They'll look to throw again. This one finds Austin outright. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 11-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On third down, Pickett completing it to the right side. Johnson. And they're able to stop him short. On 3rd and 6, they'll only pick up 4. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw. Pickett. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Back to throw. Pickett. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Jalen Warren there to make the grab. And the Steelers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Steelers 17.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some gusto, too.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Richardson looking to throw. The toss here completed to Pittman. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 37. A good pickup there at 22. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Dancing to his left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Now it's Richardson throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
Well, he did almost everything right. Excellent coverage, breaks on the football, just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception. The key for him now, don't dwell on it, just move on to the next play.
And he'll find Pittman. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 12-yard line. Another good reception there. The Colts on the march. The slot man in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, his second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Colts add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play, partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's often like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off.
24 points from the
Before you even
get
get the
one
baton.
interception.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Pickett. Over the middle, it's complete. Still going inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
I just let him have it. Fuck it.
Miles Boykin, 63 yards.
Wait, what?
And the Steelers get a bit closer.
Holy shit, they're actually
The rest of
trying
the
to do
Steeler
a
offense
2-point
staying on the field.
conversion.
They'll go for 2. They'll look to throw. It's complete. And he will not make it to the goal.
I don't know what they're thinking.
Defense holds him here. And this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh, dude!
And a nice
My guy was in the
return.
way! What the
Right at the
fuck?
30-yard line.
I hit my guy and then the other guy caught me. So fucked me hard.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they hope to polish things off, and what a run they are on as they try to turn a 6-game win streak into a 7-game win streak. He's got a full head of steam, and he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. A big play there for Indy. So that one just a little touch pass, but it paid off quite handsomely.
Yeah, let's face it, the quarterback loves it because it pads his stats as a completed pass for nice yardage downfield. But I like the way they get the receiver in motion.
And he will score. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Josh Downs, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Colts are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
This is how you do a 2-point conversion.
They'll let Taylor try and run.
No!
He's going to be
They
hit and
closed
taken
the
down in
gap.
backfield. Just nowhere to
Fuck.
run that time. And the try for 2 is
I
snuffed
should have
out.
went for my actual
Since this
one.
new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it.
Alright, never
The
mind.
defenses are doing the exact same thing.
Ignore what I just said.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's Pickett on 2nd down. And returning right back to Boykin. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2. Pickett will look to throw it here.
Damn.
They'll get this complete to Austin. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 12. First down, Steelers.
Here's Pickett. Throw left side complete. That's Warren. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a 2nd and 6. Dialing up another pass here. Pickett. Over the middle complete. It's Washington. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 35. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But they trim that lead down to just 2 scores. That's still a benefit to this squad.
Looking to throw, Pickett. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Pittsburgh.
On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. And that one falls incomplete, breaking his string of 7 straight passes completed. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Pickett. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. From the gun, here's Pickett.
Fucking dude!
It's incomplete. Well, it's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down.
If it would fucking give me the correct guy to do an interception.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Juju Brents.
No!
Then he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Not the interception. Alright, then I just gotta do 24 points.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
You won this fucking thing.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before
I'm
he's
running
out
the
of
clock
bounds.
out.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
That's why I'm doing this.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards. And Richardson looks to throw once more.
What is happening here? Oh well.
And give him
Doesn't
another
matter.
6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. Yet another touchdown in what has just been a high-scoring affair.
All right, let's try this again.
And it's the rookie quarterback, Charles, coming through with yet another touchdown
They
pass to
might
add the lead.
bring me down again, but I'm going to try to get 55.
Because it certainly feels that way, right? But when you look at the scoreboard,
There we go.
he has his team moving a little bit quicker pace than his opponent.
That's how you do 2 points.
It's going to get plenty of praise, but I think these coaches have to be especially happy with what their quarterback has done.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is end the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
1st and 10, here's Pickett. Finding Pickens for another catch. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
To the air on 1st down with Pickett. He gets it left side to Johnson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
I can hold him. That's a lot of plays there.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Pickett back to throw. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Alright, so like 2, maybe 3 plays.
Now Pickett. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. One final shot for Pickett. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The trials and tribulations of being a quarterback.
They're going to kick it in.
They're
not going to kick it in? Are you serious?
So I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
Dude, why are they not trying to kick it in? Are they dumb? Oh, well, okay, they got the fucking touchdown.
So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here.
I needed to hold them off.
Just a formality now, but here's the extra point. And the kick is good, but obviously it won't matter as they're going to go down in defeat here. This one's over. Well, on the one side, if you try to take away something positive from this game, they played to the final whistle, getting the touchdown there on the last play, but still.
I don't know, it did really good last time, so we're almost to playoffs. Playoff wild card, whatever that means. So let's look at the standings. So it looks like it's going to be Colts versus the Eagles. Damn, the Browns have 4 losses now. Steelers number 13 now, damn. And I can upgrade again. Aw. I guess I have to have that first. So I can use that. I'll upgrade that too. Hopefully next few games I can unlock the rest of that tree. I don't know about him. I think I'm all the way through. Oh, I'm not. Oh, okay. Oh, this one I don't care about. Schedule. Alright. So won my first game. So the only time I've lost was week 7 versus the Browns. And I had a bye week. Eventually gonna play against the Texans. Falcons might be a little difficult. But these last, like, 5 games have been really good. The Saints was a tough one. And I could have won on the Browns if I had just went for the 1-point conversion, got the OT, and then won that way. But I honestly thought I could do the 2-point conversion and win by 1 point. Kind of messed me up there. Played the Jaguars again and destroyed them. I don't know why I played them twice, but oh well. Wait, I already played the Texans and I won. Why am I playing them again? Wait, Raiders and Falcons? Okay, I have not played against them yet. Okay. I should be okay. My offense is a lot better now because I just been. I guess that's what I should have been doing was just simply upgrading, letting the system choose instead of me choosing. But I think I did okay when I was choosing stuff. I was bringing up like their lowest just to make them better at stuff, but oh well. Let me see who's online. Well, Fox ain't. So, getting kind of tired, so I'm gonna call it a night. Y'all have a good night / day, and I will see y'all next time. Thanks for watching.